So I'm going for my afternoon exercise. I thought to share an update. I just got off the phone with a nurse from John Hopkins, and he specializes in cerebral spinal fluid issues. It's called the cerebral spinal center. I'm really tired, so my words come out really garbled, and but you just gotta keep going with it without collapsing. Anyhow, so I'm trying to do this video stuff and give kind of this vlog, content. It also is good for me because isolation is not healthy for the brain. Psychologically, if you are isolated for long periods of time, I don't really know what happens, but I know it makes things more difficult. If you are isolated in any sense, if you feel like you're in prison or homebound, because of your health, it wears on you, and you get really depressed in a really deep way, and it's hard to get out of that. If you wonder why people, even have suicidal thoughts, I had a loved one who struggles with that, and isolation was part of the problem. You can get really into your head. You need to be around people. I have another friend I got in an argument with the other day, and they like their privacy, but they have no friends, and they're hard to be around, and the world's everyone else is at fault. The world sucks. I hate people. That kind of negative language. So they hide under a rock, and then they wonder why no one wants to be around them. So you got to get out. So this is my getting out moment. I go out to the gym. I also do improv. It helps socializing, and it's like helps my brain and keep me involved in something. And it's good exercise for the brain. So I go to Comedy Sports in Milwaukee. I was gonna go, but I have to cancel. It really bums me out, but I'm not strong enough to do it again. I did it a couple years ago twice, and it was amazing. I was really doing well in 23, and then I collapsed that fall pretty hard. I worked 3 months straight after coming back from Medjugorje and a pilgrimage. I was at my best. I thought I was out of the worst of it, but we didn't know about the CSF issues, and we didn't know I had hydrocephalus and syringomyelia. We didn't know, and or the corpus callosum issues I have. We don't believe it's ruptured completely, but it might have been jarred enough to micro fissures is what they would refer to it as, and you can't really tell with the MRI. Although they're coming out with a new MRI that is supposed to be able to see the fissures within the neurons that they disconnect. Anyhow, so blood to the brain, exercise, oxygen is essential when you have an injury and you're in your recovery. And exercises like improv and acting, I picked up a lot of it. Several months of acting, 16 weeks of improv. Anybody interested in improv, go to Comedy Sports in Milwaukee. You'll have a blast. Go on Tuesdays for beginner level, and the teacher there is amazing. He is just amazing. He's so much fun, and he's for beginners, and you won't regret it. It brings out, you're exercising certain parts of your brain, and that's the point. And it feels weird and awkward. But within 2 minutes of being there, you have 16 people. We're all strangers, within 5 minutes, they're all best friends. I really want to go, but I have to cancel. I'm really upset, so I thought to pull over and just share an update before I go. This is my evening update, my evening video. I'm gonna do some writing. I go to Planet Fitness, and I love their gym. I love their membership and their perks. It is better than Anytime Fitness. Man, it's $60 and they're nothing like Planet Fitness. I wish Planet Fitness was back home, but in Madison I can take advantage of that. So yeah, exercise. I'm gonna stay. I had to cancel my improv classes, and I'm gonna go do some writing. I'm in my first chapters of my outline of my memoir. The Lord wants me to share my journey, and I'll see you at Mass.